What is going on, everybody? Oh, old Bismarck's all riled up still. So the other day, I did a Bowie review on a few different Bowies, and going over some quality differences, some real cheap stuff. I don't think I got to over-explain what the cheap stuff is. This is the Wild Turkey Handmade. It's a beautiful Bowie knife, but it is really decoration only, guys. Like, you're not gonna do nothing with this thing. I just made a little video about it. Love it, love the way it looks, but that is it, man. So I have a few other Bowie knives here, and I'll do individual reviews on this one. This one is Condor's Plan A, and I took this one to the woods with me today, and it's pretty good, man. It's a little bit thicker. I mean, maybe a 0.5 millimeter thicker than their well-known Condor Undertaker Bowie. Okay, love the Kydex handle, right? Or I'm sorry, the starts with an M, whatever they're calling it. It'll come to me in a second. It's got a polished blade, no guard. I really like that. I threw it several times, didn't break. Hacked on it really hard on some dried hardwood. It's done pretty good. There's no nicks, no big nicks in the blade anywhere. I did do one of the stabby tests, poking into something, bend it, and it did bend the blade a little bit. It's pretty thin down here, real thin. So I don't recommend stabbing this thing into something and seeing if you can bend it, because it definitely will. I think Condor makes some really great machetes and machete knives. And this is pretty good lightweight Bowie. You know, this would be a good backpacking Bowie or something. Having it out there long term in the woods, a couple issues that I see. It does tend to turn a little bit. I've got fairly large hands. I'm a skinny guy, but I got pretty large hands, and it does turn, especially when you're hitting that wood, and if you hit it at an angle, it tends to do this, you know. But the good thing is it never slides out of your hand. It does have that really great handle shape on there. Oh no, the logs are falling, man. The logs are falling. Bismarck's knocking everything over. That's all right. So comes with this great case. This is a really awesome case. I'm a fan of leather myself. Personally, I believe all Bowies belong in leather, but for this purpose-built Bowie knife, this is actually pretty good. Clicks in there, stays, you know. It's a pretty functional knife. I think it'd be a good investment. I think it's on sale for about 120 bucks right now. I paid 140 for it. A little irritated about that, but that's all right. Man, there's so many different Bowies out there, and trying to figure out which one is the right one, you know. Value versus beauty versus functionality, right? And that one's got to be pretty high up there. You know, I've been testing out a lot of these Bowies lately, and I'm going to do an individual review on all of these. Like, here's another one. This is the Raider Bowie by Ontario, the Marine Raider Bowie called the SP10, made here in the USA. And I got to tell you, man, this thing's about half the price, and probably double the durability, I'm gonna guess, man. I mean, I've hacked this thing. It's solid, man. This thing is just powerful feeling. Love it. And then also we have the Condor Undertaker, and this thing is truly a machete, man. I mean, it's super thin. We'll talk about it some too. It's a beautiful knife, though. I just really wanted to talk about the Plan A Bowie because it's pretty good. I like it. I think I'm going to keep this one in my truck. This is a good truck Bowie, you know. Somebody runs up the window, cut their nose off really easily. It's pretty lightweight. It's got a decent amount of weight to it. Feels a little bit heavier than the Undertaker, but still kind of machete-esque feeling. I don't know. You know, this Ontario Marine Corps Bowie's really spoiled me. And it's not just because I'm a Marine. It's probably because it's just heavy duty.